Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial Agent Cypher 9. Where we last left off, which wouldn't have made any sense at all, which is a staple of my series. Where we last left off, we just left Drum and Cass, after finding out that the Sith have decided to dissolve Imperial intelligence and allocate the operations, the operatives, and obviously the Watchers to various Sith Lords deserving of their assets, I suppose you can call them. We ourselves have been assigned to Lord Razor. I forgot what race they are. Kalish? I think they're Kalish. That's what I think his race is. Seems rather bloodthirsty and he wants to bathe the Republic. Or bathe Corellia in Republic blood, I think he said. I'm not a great fan of him. Immediately put me on. We came across him as a rather arrogant asshole, and I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat that. And I hope something horrible happens to him by the end of our time on Corellia. But yeah, we will get ourselves away. First things first, I just received a bit of mail as I was coming back. I just finished making a drink before I set this recording away. Darth Seraphim, congratulations again. Events are moving on Voss into a little revelation of the Jedi involvement in the Dark Heart. I understand that the Jedi ambassadors have been denied audiences 3 times. Republic gifts are left ignored. The weather is clement on Voss Car, but somehow I sense the Republic is in for a long, chilly winter. The Voss, on the other hand, have fought considerably towards us. Great strides have been made, and I am confident we will see Voss marching under the banner of the Empire before too long. We've achieved more than I hoped. And he sent me some money. Oh well. If you chose the other option we had while in Voskar, after finding out the truth of what happened between the Voss and the Gormak all those years ago, he still sends you a message, but it's like a rather unhappy one about how how it resulted, basically, how the diplomatic answer resolved. But yeah, obviously we also talked to some of our companions. Ensign Reyna Temple ended up having to kill her own father. He was being tracked by a Sith Lord who was searching for the Force-sensitive Cypher 3 was hiding. So yeah, she managed to intercept her own father and basically put him out of his misery, which made her dislike us a bit because we forced her into that choice. But hopefully that makes her safer. So, Corellia is in the Corwood Worlds. Where is it? Here it is. Meant to be level 47 and 50 when you come here. One of the founding worlds of the Galactic Republic, Corellia nonetheless prides itself on its independence. Some of the finest starships in the galaxy are made on Corellia, along with their daring pilots, men and women looking to explore the trade or to stay ahead of the law. The cities, like the people, are distinctly Corellian, incorporating the natural landscape into their design despite a heavy manufacturing base. The Corellian government recently agreed to turn over power to the Sith Empire. This has resulted in riots in the streets and open revolution despite Imperial claims of legitimacy, and the capital of Coronet City has become a battlefield. And this is true. Obviously they've just ceded from the Republic and joined the Sith Empire. The Sith Empire and the Republic have spaceports, obviously in various places in the city itself, and we will be using a transport system to get from place A to B. Not at first though, there is a slight complication in that, but obviously we'll discuss that when we get on the planet itself.
Corellia Control to unregistered vessel. Hold for Captain Trage.
Another ex-intelligence agent, eh? Welcome to the military. According to your transfer forms, you've been assigned the rank of lieutenant and placed in Lord Razor's brigade.
I haven't been briefed. What's the state of the planet?
The advantage is ours, but this is a Republic core world. It'll be street-by-street fighting until the end. Report to Lord Razor's briefing room. Operations begin immediately. And don't expect the flexibility your former career may have offered you. This is war, and discipline is the key to victory.
Not an auspicious beginning, is it?
Not at all. Basically, I think we're going to be used as a meat shield. Get in there, get things done.
Back, Master.
Be quiet.
Completed a new meal plan for your culinary pleasure.
I don't want to listen to you at all. I'm not in a good mood. Oh, my character's not in a good mood, at least. Yeah, welcome to Corellia. As I say, the local populace, well, basically the overwhelming populace, isn't happy with the decision that the Council of Corellia have decided, and that they have joined with the Sith Empire instead of remaining with the Republic. And so there's basically resistance, revolutionaries everywhere. Obviously they're being supported by Republic Jedi and obviously Republic military. And that's where we're getting thrown in. I'll be honest and probably say I'm looking at doing the Corellian story arc and obviously all main storyline. Side missions I may not consider, mainly because, to be honest, I am melting here today. It's not a good excuse, but I am melting and I really just want to focus on what I'd call the purple missions, the main story and class missions. And there may be a point I come back and do them, but it might be in my own personal time, as in the side missions and such. So I apologise for that, but I want to basically inform you so you know. So we need to report to Lord Razor's war room, wherever that may be. We'll take Scorpio with us. Once we get outside, we can actually show you Coronet City as well. I'll show you what I mean by the landscape here on Corellia. And Lord Ferrus wants to start the story arc for Corellia here as well.
The Empire's top operative arrives just as expected. Welcome to Corellia. I am Lord Ferrus, here to make a request on behalf of my master. Darth Decimus of the Dark Council has taken interest in your actions and desires your assistance in the battle for Corellia.
This won't be the first time I've helped a member of the Emperor's inner circle.
My master is aware of your service to Darth Jadus. That is why he sent me to find you. Our invasion of Corellia was executed to perfection, but the ensuing occupation has met difficulties. Darth Decimus believes you can help. If you're interested, seek out his servant, Darth Charnus. He will set you on the path of conquering Corellia.
Who is Darth Charnus?
The Imperial authority on Incorporation Island. For now, he is the closest you'll get to Darth Decimus. Darth Charnus' ship, the Tears of Taris, is on Corellia now. A private shuttle outside the spaceport will take you there.
Okay, and he's not even joking. We need to basically go back into the spaceport and board, board the, I always say starship. Oh, I want to say Star Destroyer, and that's not the correct term. But basically we need to board his ship and speak to Darth Charnus directly. But yeah, the first area we end up being on, where Coronet Spaceport is Incorporation Island, where corporations like Circa Corporation, for instance, happen to be. I think the Circa Corporation is a company called CEC. I forgot what it stands for. Corellian Engineering Corps, maybe? That's just a guess. But a lot of major corporations have their headquarters or have a base of operations here on Corellia.
Coronet City, the jewel of Corellia. Home to the finest trading and ship manufacturing in Republic space. Soon this will all belong to the Empire, and the rest of the galaxy will follow. Where are my manners? I am Darth Tranus, agent of the Dark Council. My master, Darth Decimus, requested your assistance. He believes only the Empire's most lethal agent can help us win Corellia.
What's going on here?
This planet was ripe for conquering. Darth Decimus plotted our assault and we moved in. The invasion was magnificent. Our occupation flawless. Imperial forces filled Corellia's high-speed rocket trams. We began to cover Coronet City. Then rebellion erupted. Unruly Corellians knocked out the rocket trams. Now our soldiers are stranded.
What are we waiting for?
We're preparing to strike the rebels responsible for these heinous assaults. The guilty party is Corellian Engineering Corporation.
Hey.
The oldest ship manufacturer in Republic history. CEC exploited our one weakness. They turned our ion cannons on all outgoing trams, freezing our invasion, trapping us on the doorstep of the Empire's greatest battle.
Storm the company and shut them down. It's the only way we'll break their blockade.
I agree completely. Unfortunately, CEC shielded against conventional attacks. There's only one way in. The hull cracker. A compact bomb developed by Zerka Corellia's deviant scientists to punch holes through capital ships. It will get us inside CEC. Then we disable their ion cannons, resume rocket tram traffic, and conquer Corellia. Unfortunately, Zerkers joined the rebellion, and they refuse to hand over their hull cracker.
They'll support the Empire. They just need the proper encouragement.
The hull cracker's under constant guard. Destroyed Zerka's assault camps, and they'll abandon the weapon to reinforce their headquarters. Once you rout the camps, find our Commander Jastel in Zerka territory, then we'll liberate that hull cracker.
And there's our task. So we need to get Zerka forces' attention. I say to pull their forces out of position. To then get a hold of the hull cracker, to then put a hole into CEC's base of operations. And gain access to their ion cannons. It's a long, convoluted plot, but we will get there. Level 64 Sith Sorcerer. It's a respectable level to be here on Corellia, especially if he's doing the main storyline. Okay, obviously heroic terminal there. Let's park ourselves. Welcome to Incorporation Islands, everyone. Obviously, it's a bit of a mess. It's very large. Obviously, some people have their own separate islands. We need this to fade away. It's taking its time. There you go. So yeah, some people have their own separate bases of operations. Zerka Island, for instance, CEC Island. We'll probably be visiting both of them in the near future for our needs. And of course we start here in Coronet Spaceport. The rocket trams start here, this little air base here. And once the ion cannons are disabled, we'll be able to use the rocket trams to get over to the other sectors of the city. The only place we won't normally visit is the Blastfield shipyards, because that is the spaceport the Galactic Republic use. I think it's here actually. This is the spaceport they use to arrive on the planet. But both of us use the rocket trams to get over the Labour Valley, get over the Axial Park, and then the Government District in that order. For various reasons. But yeah, first things first. We might as well see what Lord Razor wants of us, which I'm guessing is this way. I don't want to take the piss out of his name and disparage him and all that, but they've already put me in a really bad spot, put me in a bad mood about his actions here, and especially how he was acting in Intelligence Headquarters. I mean, sure, we both serve the Empire, but you don't need to be a dick about lording your power over everyone else. We're all here for the same reason.
A Darth gave him that name, but how did he survive the Sith Academy?
Standards fall during wartime. Korriban will return to the old ways soon enough. You must be our intelligence transfer. Lord Razor's waiting on Hollow.
It sounds like our Dark Lord doesn't meet your standards.
Sometimes we hear things out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to continue, my lord?
My squadrons, prepare to launch. Listen well, my new operative, for I will repeat nothing. Corellia is a founding planet of the Republic. It shall be our first conquest as we march to victory through the core worlds. But its population fears us. The Republic army resists us. Their doom is our purpose here.
Under Lord Razor's command, we've been conducting a bombing campaign for the past 6 weeks. He's brought us here to coordinate a final airstrike against Aegis Base, the Republic Army's headquarters for this sector.
Bring me up to speed on the place.
Aegis Base is a converted security station, heavily fortified with as many turrets as soldiers.
Phase 1 is the elimination of the outer ring of base defenses, shield generators, bunkers, fuel depots. They're hidden from the air and jam all our sensors, so our bombers can't spot them. Your assignment is to slip past the Republic Army battalions and designate high-value bomber targets. You aim the gun, our pilots pull the trigger.
While I'm in the field, what about you?
Major Sanos and Captain Letcherar will coordinate the flyers. I'll be diverting any Republic reinforcements.
You will be glorious. One master of stealth will cause more devastation than 100 troops.
Then, Phase 2. With its outer defenses destroyed, Aegis Base itself will be temporarily exposed. Our flyers will continue the engagement, and our war droids will cut off Republic Special Forces. But that's all a distraction. You will infiltrate Aegis Base carrying a portable Baradium warhead. Planted correctly, it will incinerate anyone and anything inside.
Sounds straightforward, if risky. No further instructions?
You'll be patched into our channels to keep you apprised as the assault proceeds.
Go now and arm yourself. The fighters have already launched, and Republic blood rains from the skies. Now, Major Nadeka, what of your war drones?
Great. We're gonna be playing...
To all forces. Today you will burn this sector to bone. Survive, and I will anoint you with my blood. You will be my legion of terror. Die, and I will climb your corpses to victory. Bomber squadrons, launch! Victory for Razor! Victory for Razor!
Am I gonna always be getting those messages? Because they'll just drive me insane. I'm sure some people play this game and really enjoy Lord Razor's bloody appeal, but it's definitely not me. Especially playing as an Imperial agent, subtlety goes a long way. Oh well. We make do with what we can. But yeah, we get to play with a massive explosive, which will incinerate us if it detonates prematurely. Surely no one's gonna try and kill me. Either case, let's deal with the Zerka weapon containers and their forces, since we're going in this sort of direction. Looks like someone's been here before us. Deal with all the smaller air mobs.
I require better targets.
Any more targets? Aha! This'll do. Excellent. 8 more Zerka forces to deal with. There's not a lot of soft enemies.
Your vital functions improve.
They're all like strong or elites at the moment that we're encountering.
Obliterated.
So yeah, we've been capped at level 52 here, which is reasonable.
I always believe they can defeat me.
Is that basic commendation? Yeah, I think it was. There's another operative playing around.
Your sanctions activated. Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets.
Okay. Could see Commander Jastel now, but since we were going in this direction, as I said, we'll go deal with the Republic's fuel depot now. Yeah. Looks like it's around this little section. So this is a Republic. It used to be a sort of security depot, which the Republic's converted.
This is final leader. Target destroyed.
Our intelligence transfer has skill.
Cypher 9, can you read me? Cypher 9.
Stay in formation, boys. We're just getting started.
Who's this then? So we've ended up in a Aegis base. Oh, we made friends.
Survive. I require better targets.
Kill it, Four. You're losing engine power. Return to base.
There's another one down. Republic reinforcements coming through. We've hurt their pride. Let's take it a step further.
Hello. Ah, you.
The target has been obliterated.
Mark the base's generators.
Fools always believe they can defeat me. The target has been obliterated.
So do the bonus while we can. Were you going to call for help there? I think you were.
Acquire better targets. Fools always believe they can defeat me. Obliterated. Acquire better targets. Target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me.
Looks like the generator's out up here. I was gonna say, I couldn't see them for a moment.
Cypher, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm attempting to match.
Everyman's down. Stay out of range of Aegis base. They've got cannon.
Soon they will burn. They will all burn.
That was the base generators, now it's the shield generators turn, which is on the opposite side.
I need those targets acquired faster. We're dying up here.
We only have one operative on the ground. Any more and they get caught in the kill zone.
Inox 6 gone. Kill it 3 gone. Missiles locked and away.
Metal screams like a windstorm. Bones fall like hail. Yet the Republic suffers more.
I've ID'd the targets. How will you proceed?
Phase 2 begins now. The shields over Aegis base are down, and Major Nadeka has sent the signal to arm your warhead. Deliver it to the very center of the base. Make haste.
The hell?
The security codes. I'm not your enemy.
Okay, who's contacting us and what were they wearing? I thought it was Watcher 3 actually. It sounded like his sort of like speech pattern. But that didn't look like him. Didn't really have a chance to really have a good like glance. Couldn't even make out if they were male or female. Oh well, that's one way to get into Aegis beings.
Respond. Adjust frequency to match.
You keep trying to contact me. Who is this?
I'm a friend. The invisible enemy is still out there. We still need you to stop them.
Talk to me. What's your plan?
Aegis base maintains a secure link up to Republic headquarters on Corellia. Go to the terminal and give me access. We need data on Republic troop reinforcements.
Why should I give you that kind of access?
You can watch everything I do and pull the plug at any time. You can even give the data to Lord Razor. Be careful, Cypher. I'll be watching.
Okay. Female. Keeping secrets herself. willing to compromise and let us transfer the data to whoever we want. So, I don't think she's totally here to screw us over. Not yet, at least.
Acquire better targets.
I found the link up to Republic headquarters. Connecting now.
42 seconds until intercept. Slotting files. Here.
This is Supreme Commander Rands to Corellia Command. I hope General Garza has arrived safely. She spearheads one of 2 waves of reinforcements. Hers is a Special Forces-led deployment of armor and infantry. The second wave is a coalition of foreign powers providing a detachment of battle droids, commandos, and shock troops. Details are attached to this message. Whatever the challenges, we will not give up Corellia.
The Empire isn't prepared for this level of opposition.
You implied this had something to do with the conspirators.
The invisible enemy is manipulating us. So long as that continues, we can't win. Complete your mission to destroy Aegis base. I've arranged to secure a line at Broadway's headquarters. After you report in, we need to talk.
Can we pull any more data from the Republic computers?
Negative. They just severed the link. The secure line. I'll tell you everything, Cypher. All work as equals again.
Equals again? Is that Keeper? I wonder. It's who I think it could be. Either way, let's plant the warhead. Of course, that's going to get us into trouble.
Your vital functions improve.
This is Major Nadeka, beginning countdown on the warhead. At 0, everything inside Aegis base will be reduced to component particles. You might want to get out.
Lecture out to all squadrons. Clear the airspace around Aegis base.
Stop standing there and staring at it. Run, idiot! I'm just going to stare at this explosion and watch it count down. This is why there isn't many Imperial operatives in the field.
Survive.
Time to go! Hi!
Your vital functions improve.
So you were waiting for me.
Target has been obliterated.
That was an awkward camera angle. Got stuck behind the shuttle here, I think. Fine. We'll go back to the war room first and report our survival before we continue going against Circa and CEC.
It is done. Aegis base is destroyed. Generals incinerated. troops, scattered and forced to retreat. You've done very well, Lieutenant. Return to the war room now.
Yeah, I forgot we've been given a snazzy military rank.
Administering microdroid repairs.
You will be the first of my terror thralls. Your faces will be branded with symbols of victory. I'll have artists start on the slaves, my lord. But our losses... Our losses are nothing so long as the Republic weeps. Join us, my shadow operative, as we celebrate.
I appreciate the invitation, but I have my duties.
My lord, the other Sith are coming to council.
Then the celebrations must wait. Return to your work.
Administering microdroid.
Secure comm channel open.
Uploading decryption program.
We are, Cypher. Together again.
Last I heard, you were brain dead in a Cast City clinic, along with half our watchers.
There's no time for questions. The conspirators dismantled intelligence because we were close to unraveling their plan. They're exerting unprecedented influence on Corellia. You weren't transferred here by accident. You're here to discover their endgame and expose them before it's too late.
We'll have to catch up later then. What do you have for me?
The enemy is monitoring and manipulating military activity. They concealed news of those Republic reinforcements, and I suspect they're doctoring Imperial records as well. I need an unaltered accounting of our forces on Corellia with real data. I can analyze why the conspiracy is pulling strings.
You haven't lost your touch.
The Dark Council recently sent Moff Zamar to perform a top-secret accounting of every soldier, vehicle, and weapon we've lost. He's completed his tour and is taking a skyhopper to the spaceport shortly. Intercept him en route and acquire his report before the enemy can alter it.
I'll need the skyhopper route, and some way of getting his attention.
You can force his skyhopper to land by planting a series of false guide beacons around the Labor Valley battlegrounds. Once he's grounded, his Imperial Guard escort will protect his ship while you locate him. Getting the report is up to you.
Let's hope he doesn't hold me responsible for his flight plan.
There's a code word, chromatic, that might convince Zamar to cooperate, or it could raise suspicion. Do what you have to, and I'll be in touch.
Interesting. And that's leading us into Labor Valley, which is actually the next area we need to visit here on Corellia. But obviously, first things first, we can't even travel there because the rocket trams are being targeted by CEC's ion cannons and basically vaporizing all of the Imperial forces sent to reinforce the other areas of the planet. Or the major city of Corellia, at least. Oh well. Yeah. Good. Keep us back in business. He hasn't been completely left brain dead by the transmission trap we encountered. But yeah, this of course has been AnthWolf with Star Wars The Old Republic. When we come back, we'll try and get the hull cracker from Circuit Corporation diplomatically. It probably won't work. And then we're on our way to CEC to disable their ion turrets. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then though, bye bye now.